I think the one thing worse than losing a game because of a DC is losing a perfectly winnable game only because one of your teammates was toxic. That sucks, especially when like you totally could win, but then they go around saying, well, if you guys aren't gonna surrender, I'm gonna feed, see ya. But just hold on a minute, pause, rewind. How did that person get to that level of dramatic? You know, I think that it's the people that try to be clever by like hiding their toxic actions. Like when they use their not so secret methods to be toxic, they end up actually being more toxic and more annoying, and they put people on tilt way faster. Let me explain. I'll give you some examples. I personally would rather have somebody flame me out with curse words than do any of this that I'm about to say. Example 1, spamming the question ping. It was supposed to be a ping to signify, hey, I don't know where this champion is. Now it's a passive aggressive ping that you put on someone's dead body when they die, usually in the enemy jungle. But you ain't slick with your toxic shit. Like, nigga, we know that person died. The bitch goes, an ally has been slain every time. That person knows they made a mistake. And I only assume that you spam question mark because you want to make yourself seem like, I would never do that decision. You want to make yourself seem smarter or better, whatever. All it does is show me that you know how to click a mouse. Which is weird because if you have all that time to ping, nigga, why the f your CS so low?
My nigga, you just got roasted. Yeah.
Some of you might say, okay, well then mute the pings, and fair enough. That's a good solution. It sucks because if the dumbass has anything to ping that's important, you won't know. You won't know in the way that you should, but okay, fair enough. But for example 2, I gotta say the worst thing that somebody could do, the worst thing somebody could do is ask why. Like, you know those people that like when a team fight goes wrong, like, why did you fight? Or when something goes wrong, like, why were you there? You don't actually wanna know why. Nigga, you ain't slick with your toxic. You don't actually want that question to be answered. If they sat back and gave you a very well thought out answer, you wouldn't lean back in your chair like, that's exactly what I wanted, now I'll continue my game. No, you're just trying to act high and mighty, asking why, like you have all the answers. Like, why would you do that? Insinuating that you wouldn't have done the same thing because you're so much better, I get it. You're just trying to exaggerate their situation into an absurdity, when really it could have just been an honest mistake. The only reason is because it's really hard to respond to that in the heat of the moment, you know? Why were you there? Why were you born? Whoa, bringing a gun to a knife fight, huh? And I don't even want to go into what kind of a bitch you are if all you do is type ... in chat. I could only imagine you're trying to signify that you have no words for that situation or for that person. It's just silence, which I guess is the same response when your thirsty ass try to text bae.
My nigga, yeah.
You ain't slick. And look, I encourage all of you to call these niggas out when they use those methods. You can straight up tell them this. It's like, look, your passive aggressive jabs are not gonna help me play better. Please keep your comments constructive to prevent me from going on tilt. That's actually a very nice way of, way nicer than what I would have done, but that's actually a very nice way of saying it. And if they just turn around and call you something stupid or say something trolly, mute the nigga. Free. Don't tell them you're gonna mute him, just mute. Free. They had nothing intelligent to say anyway. You ain't missing out on much. Anyway, it doesn't really happen all the time. And music keeps me off tilt. So these are methods that might help you if you don't like have some good ass songs to listen to. But it gets to all of us sometimes, so it's just good to know. Well, it's almost 6 a.m. My cat is going crazy. I no longer sleep, and I'm gonna edit this and get it ready for everybody in like 7 hours, because YouTube and my subscribers have taken my soul, so I hope that the wait won't be that long. But you know what? No matter what, I will be there. Will you? Okay, I'll be there. Will you? I don't want to do that again, I'm sorry. There are so many other things that people do that piss me off so much, honestly. I would have said more, but I would have got way too angry. Like, say dun in real life, nigga, I dare you. But it's like, man, I'm a grown ass man. I should not get mad over dots, nigga. I pay bills. Woo!
Hey. I do it for love. Yeah. I do it for the love, yes I do. So you don't care about the money, well yes it's true.